Here's why I am jumping into the golf content game, but I need your help. Golf has always been a part of my life. I remember playing golf for the first time roughly when I was about 7 years old. I lived out in the country just north of Portage, Wisconsin. Um, Middle of nowhere. Lived on Muskrat Road. That's in the middle of nowhere. Neighbor had a giant field across the street, so I would literally just hit balls across the street, and then I'd have to run over there and shag balls and come back and repeat it over and over again. I remember one of the first things that ever kind of resonated in the golf world was when I took lessons when I was 7 years old up at Thal Acres in Westfield. Me and my brother would just get dropped off up there, and they have 18-hole course, and they have bowling alley and arcade up there. And like by arcade, I mean like a few arcade games, but in 1996, that was like an arcade to you. You know what I mean? So get dropped off up there. I get handed like a $5 bill, and I'd have to get lunch and arcade games and bowling and everything like that. Me and my brother would just play golf all day. They had a deal to where the youth could play pretty much all day on Wednesdays during the day. So that's what we did. You know, cheap childcare back then. And then my dad tragically passed away when I was 14. It really, really hurt me. Working through a trauma like that as a kid, you never know what you're going to go through, and you have no idea how to deal with it. But for me, it was golf. It just reminded me too much of him, and I just kind of put the clubs away, never played. Didn't really play in high school, never played with my buddies in high school. But after high school, I joined the military. I was in the Army, did 2 tours in Afghanistan, and I was stationed at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. So the one nice thing down there, they have a base course. So deep into the woods there, they had along one of the rivers. I want to say it's the Piney River. I want to say it was the Piney Trails Golf Course or Piney Woods or Piney something. 18-hole course, very tight, very short, but it got me hooked on the game again. I definitely played way too much golf there, which it was a good thing because it was either bars or hiking in the woods or golfing. So I did all three, but golfing stuck out. The best part was I was a lower enlisted at the time, and they have a lower enlisted deal. It was like $12 for 18 holes and a cart, which I wasn't making a lot as lower enlisted in the military, but $12, heck, I'd pay for that. You spend more on beer pretty much. But then come to modern day and back here in Portage, Wisconsin, playing with my buddies on the weekends, and we all looked at each other and said, man, wish we could do this for a living. So here we go. I was like, why not create something and start posting online and see if anybody tunes in, and we're idiots enough that we can make this work, I think. I don't know. But this is where we need your help. We're just starting out here. We're, fresh YouTube channel. Make sure to hit that bell to set reminders to come back for more content. New releases weekly. We've been going to a lot of the local courses around here, but we're looking to spread out. Got some opportunities in the works, so there's going to be some pretty sick golf courses coming up. The Backcountry Nines, where it's a farm field turned into a golf course. You're going to get a lot of those. To the Wild Rocks and the Dells, to the private courses throughout the state that we're going to try to get into. If you have any insights into courses or games that you'd like to see us play, make sure and leave a comment below in the video. We'll be posting videos weekly here. We're going to try and make content throughout the year, including a future podcast coming down the way. So keep your eyes out, hit that bell, come back for more content.